Hello and welcome back. In this video, you're going to learn the usage of maps in Microsoft Power BI. As you can see on your screens here, I have a number of countries selected where different countries are shown in different colors. The color code in here represent the GDP of each country or the range within the GDP of all of these countries fall. As you can see in my source data in here, I have a list of 15 countries. I have their GDP in trillions of dollars. Besides that, I have a ranking for them. So based on this ranking, the countries are color-coded in our visualization in here. I have a number of videos uploaded for Microsoft Power BI in the Microsoft Power BI playlist of this YouTube channel. So if you were interested in learning further Microsoft Power BI, you can refer to those videos to learn how to clean data and how to import data into Microsoft Power BI. So in this specific video, we will work basically with maps in Microsoft Power BI and how to color code them and how to use the DAX or DAX functions in Microsoft Power BI. So let's get started. Once you open Microsoft Power BI Desktop, this screen will appear before you. In order to insert our data, we can get the data from multiple sources. For example, we can use an SQL server, a text or CSV file. Maybe we can download our data from web. In this case, we will work with our data from Microsoft Excel. So I can select Microsoft Excel from here and here. So I'll click this one. And here, as you can see, I have my file located in here. I'll click the file and click open. So in here, as you can see, we have one sheet in our file. I'll click the sheet. If you're okay with your data and want to take it directly to Microsoft Power BI, you can load your data from here. Otherwise, if you need some cleaning to your data, click Transform Data and do the necessary cleanings in order to have the right type of visuals. And here, for example, I don't need this numbering. So what I will do is I'll click this column and I can press the delete key in order to remove the column. In addition, I want to change this type to currency, so I'll right click in here, I'll go to change type. From here, I'll select fixed decimal number. As you can see, the currency icon will appear in here. Next, I'm going to load this data into Microsoft Power BI, so I'll click close and apply. Now, I'll select the type of visual that I want to see in here. So I'll select the filled map from here, and I'll resize this in order to have a bigger picture of our map. Now in here, I'll select the country name, and it will appear in here. Besides that, I'll select the GDP in here. As you can see, all the countries that we had on our list in there are highlighted in here. But the only problem with this visualization is that they are not done using different colors. You have options for that as well. For example, if you go to format the visual, as you can see in here, fill the colors. We can turn this on. By this, we can change the colors manually in here. However, in the previous map, we had those colors selected based on a specific range of GDP. So we will do the same in here as well. So I'll go to our data source. In here, I'll add another column. I'll click the new column. I'll write a function for different ranges. If our value is within a specific range, it should have a specific name or a specific color. So in here, for the column, I'll write down if, open parenthesis, if this value, this GDP is bigger than 0 and lower than 2, that should be shown in red. Since we are applying two conditions in here, I'll use if and and functions together. So I'll write down and, open parenthesis, I'll write down the name of this column, which is GDP. I'll select this. If this is greater than 0, and at the same time, this GDP value is smaller or equal to 2, in that case, this should be as red. I'll write down the text in double quotes. The second condition will be if, Again, since we are applying two conditions, I'll use the combination of if and and. And, open parenthesis, if this value, the value of GDP, is greater than 2, at the same time the value of GDP is smaller than $5 trillion, it should be shown, for example, in blue. And lastly, if the value is greater than $5 trillion, that should be shown, for example, in green. So I'll write down if, since we have only one condition in here, I'll only use the if function. GDP is greater than 5. In that case, this should be shown in green. I'll close the parenthesis once, twice, 3 times, and press enter. As you can see in here, we have different color names assigned to the GDPs in here. Again, I'll go to the visualization. In here, I'll select the column. As you can see, the colors will be applied in here. The only problem is that the blue is not recognized as blue, so I'll select the blue from here manually. With the green, I'll go select a greenish color from here, and for the red one, I'll select red color from here. So as you can see, the map is updated based on those criteria. I hope you found our content informative and helpful. If you do so, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and following us on Instagram and LinkedIn. Thank you very much for watching.